everyone, welcome back to Danielle's Decor. Today I'm doing the Christmas home decor tag. I was tagged by Arlynn at Arlynn's Country Craft Corners and Kim over at Sweet Daisy Creation. So I just wanted to say thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys thinking of me and tagging me to do this video. Before we get started, I do want to say thank you for all your prayers and all your comments. You know, losing my aunt last week, it's been rough, but I'm doing good and my family is doing good. My cousin, he's struggling a little bit, but just, you know, keep him in your prayers, him more so than anything. I know it's a rough time to lose a family member, but more so a parent. You know, that's something that nobody wants to face, and it's a hard thing to go through. So my heart really just breaks for him more than anything. But just keep him in your prayers, and like I said, thank you for all your comments and all your prayers and everything that you guys have done. It really meant the world to me. Honestly, it did. And so I'm gonna get started on these questions. But if you notice, this room is looking a little crazy. This is my oldest son's bedroom. When he moved out, most of his stuff he took with him, and it has kind of become my spare room, my craft room, storage, everything room. All my overflow from, you know, taking down my Christmas, all my crafts and things like that, all that I store in this bedroom. And it's kind of a crazy mess right now, but today is Sunday, and my husband and my stepson and my son are all here, so they're out there in the living room watching TV and just kind of hanging out. So I thought I'd just kind of sneak away in here and give y'all a little sneak peek of this bedroom. I'll kind of spin you guys around a little bit. Over there is my, this is all my craft goodies right here. And then that's all my kind of extra and a lot of my pink stuff that I use during the, every day in my kitchen is kind of pink. And then over here is kind of a big mess of things, but there's all my extra florals, and this is my oldest son's fish tank that he did not want to use anymore, so that's just still sitting in here. But I wanted to show you guys this, because this right here is my favorite part of his bedroom, and it's just old pallet wood that we put on there, and he loved a lot of the Mopar stuff and the Dodge. You know, he loves Dodge and the old Mopar things like that. So that's all his stuff, and he liked it so much when he moved out. He said, "Mom, I want to keep that in my bedroom." He's like, "Don't take that down, leave all my stuff there and keep it." So his wall is still up, and he's still got his car things around here. Most of the stuff he did take with him, but he left quite a bit of it here. I'm yammering, sorry. Let me get started on these questions, and I'm trying to read it off my laptop, so just bear with me. Question number 1, when do you start decorating for Christmas? Usually I start right after Halloween. November 1st, my Halloween stuff, fall things is all down, and I start working on my Christmas. Sometimes I start before Halloween. It really just depends. This year I started like a week before Halloween, I think. And one of the reasons that I started early this year is because I wanted to record everything. In previous years, I did not have a YouTube channel. I still started the first week of November. Everything starts coming out and going up, and it does take quite a while for me to work through everything, and I like to get it all up, and I like to be able to enjoy it for, you know, a good month and a half, 2 months if I can, before I have to take it all back down. So question number 2, what style do you decorate your home for the holidays? Typically my living room, I tried to stay in the whimsical. I love like the Dr. Seuss, the Whoville type things, the elves, more in the kind of fun whimsical style. My kitchen usually stays in more of the farmhouse with the blacks and the reds and the whites, but this year I kind of put more of the whimsical in my kitchen than I usually do, so I just kind of mix everything together. And truly I just do what I like. If I see something that I like, and whether it specifically is one style or not, if I like it, I'm going to use it, and I'll work it into my decor and make it so that it kind of matches, you know. So, number 3, favorite family Christmas tradition. Well, I've told this story before. When my kids were little, you know, when they would write the letters to Santa, my mom would sit them down and she'd give them all the little toy books and things like that. And she said, okay, now make out your Christmas list and we're going to send it to Santa. And they get their list all written out, and then she'd put it in the fireplace, and that's how they sent it to Santa. You know, they burned it in the fireplace. But because she was with them, she knew what they would write. And so, another really one of my favorite traditions, and one of my kids as well, is the candy houses that I'll be showing later this week how we do. My mom started doing those when I was a kid. So you don't have to bake them, you use graham crackers, and you build kind of like a gingerbread house, but with graham crackers. And my kids over the years, you know, they sat down and they would make their own, and they really enjoyed it. And I think when I go to do them this time, both my sons and my husband want to make one as well. So I will try to do mine while they're gone, and then let them come home that evening and make theirs, and then I can show you guys everybody's. Everybody likes to build their own candy houses with their own candies that they like and things like that. And they are edible. You can pull the candies back off and eat them. So it'll be a neat little project. But my mom used to make those all the time when we were little, and we absolutely loved them. Number 4, favorite place to buy Christmas decor. Typically I go to Trees and Trends because it's close. Hobby Lobby is one of my favorite places as well. Trees and Trends I lean to more so than Hobby Lobby, because they tend to make a lot of their things, their floral arrangements and wreaths and things like that. And I love going in there for inspiration. And they have all the stuff. When you see something that you like, they have all the stuff there that you can kind of make it. So it really, you know, kind of, oh, I think I could do something like that. And then they have all the supplies there. So, and they do just beautiful things at Christmas time. And their prices are about the same as Hobby Lobby if you go into the store and shop, rather than their website's kind of eh. Number 5, favorite Christmas movie. White Christmas, I think, would be my absolute favorite out of all of them. There's some, you know, newer ones that I like, but White Christmas, every year I have to watch that. I love the songs. Sit there and know every single word, sing along. Right after me and my husband got married, I made him sit down and watch it with me, and he thought I was crazy because here I am just singing and, you know, getting on with it. But he likes it, and he watches it with me every year, so that's my favorite. Number 6, eggnog, hot cocoa, or apple cider. Hot cocoa, probably. I like chocolate. We did the hot cocoa bar, so those are a lot of fun to make, in addition to just being absolutely delicious. I don't drink a lot of them, but on a cold day, you know, last night we got snow, so I had to break out my little hot cup of cocoa and sit with my heated blanket. So I love hot cocoa. Number 7, do you leave chocolate chip cookies or sugar cookies for Santa? Typically we leave chocolate chip cookies because I love chocolate chip cookies. That's my favorite. We really don't leave cookies anymore because kids are teenagers now, but when we did, it was usually chocolate chip cookies. I'm not fond of the frosting on sugar cookies, so I don't really mess with them too much. Not a frosting person. Number 8, artificial tree or real tree? Artificial tree. When we was growing up, my mom always had to have a real tree, and I did not like them. I was always the one that had to crawl underneath the tree and screw the little bolts in for the tree stand, and those things would get sap on me, and I would break out everywhere. I'd have rashes and scratches and things all over. So yeah, I did not like the real tree. So I've never had one in my home as an adult because of that growing up. So I've just stuck with artificial. They're just so much easier for me. What's the next number? Number 9, favorite holiday dessert to make. I don't really have any specific things that I make at the holidays, but my grandma makes crab dip. every year for Christmas. We all get together and we have kind of just like a little buffet thing of food. And she makes this crab dip. And I don't eat seafood. I don't eat fish. I just do not like the taste of it. Never have. And crab dip I will eat. Her crab dip I will eat. Put it that way. I won't eat other crab dip. But hers is really good. She uses cream cheese and like the imitation crab meat. I don't even know if it's real crab meat, but maybe that's why I'll eat it. And green onions and celery, I think, and she kind of mixes it all up together, and that is some really, really, really good stuff. So it's kind of chilly in here. I'm trying to keep my hands from freezing. Number 10, favorite type of Christmas cookie. I don't know if yeah, I know which one it is. My grandma makes peanut butter cookies with the little Hershey's Kisses in the top of them. Oh, those things are awesome. I love peanut butter cookies anyway, but yeah, those she makes at Christmas time. Those are one of my favorites too. I love my grandma's stuff that she brings. My grandma, make this. Grandma, oh, that sounds good. Oh, grandma. I don't make it myself, but you know, I can talk grandma into doing it for me. Number 11, do you family open any gifts on Christmas Eve? We typically go to my mom's, and that's kind of always been a family tradition. We go to my mom's on Christmas Eve, and we do kind of like our presents to each other and the presents to the kids and things like that on Christmas Eve. And then Christmas morning, we would stay home and do presents from Santa. But now that the kids are older and my oldest son, you know, he's not living here no more, we tend to do just Christmas Eve at my mom's, and then we do everything, you know, all of our gifts to each other and all the gifts to the kids and things like that. So everybody gathers there, and then we just do the whole shebang on Christmas Eve. Number 12, do you decorate your tree yourself? Yes. My husband doesn't really care for decorating Christmas trees. He loves them when they're finished, but that's my thing, and I enjoy it. I really do. And I have certain, you know, ideas in my head of how I want my tree to look. So yeah, I do it start to finish, every single bit of it. I want it fluffed a certain way. I want my ribbon to be a certain way. Oh, my computer's going off. Now my youngest son, he has a little 4-foot tree that he does in his bedroom, and he won't let me touch it. He's like, Mom, it's my tree. I want to do it my way. So he does his own little tree, and I guess he's kind of like his mom, where he wants it done his way. But yeah, I do the trees and everything by myself. Number 13, where do you spend Christmas Day? Usually, because we do everything here lately, on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, we just kind of spend at home relaxing, you know, me and my husband, and my youngest son's usually here. So we just kind of hang out around the house and enjoy all the leftovers from the night before. Usually Mom sends quite a bit back, and they, well, when all the kids are here, they used to play with their, you know, their PlayStations and their new video games and whatever things that they had. So we just kind of hang out around the house and not go anywhere or do anything. Number 14, favorite Christmas smell. I don't know if I really have a favorite smell. I love the smell of cookies baking. I mean, that's a given. I love the smell of eggnog. As weird as it sounds, eggnog smells really good. Yeah, I think that's the only ones that I can think of. I love the smell of real Christmas trees, and then real garlands and wreaths and things like that. That pine smell, I love that smell. But I won't have them in my house because there's, like I said, they make me break out, and I don't particularly care for them. But I like the way they smell. You can get the little sticks and stick in your fig tree to make it smell like a real one. And number 15, tag some friends. I would like to tag Janny over at DecoEasy. She's an awesome lady, Janny. I love you. You are just as sweet as can be. I would like to tag her and have her do this and learn a little bit more about her Christmas traditions and styles and things like that, how they do over there in the Netherlands. And I think that's all that I have. I would like to thank Arlynn and Kim for tagging me to do this video. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys. And I would like to thank Holly for creating this tag and getting this started, passed around. So till next time, thanks for watching. Bye.